The next question, I won't keep jumping up. The next question is going to be asked by Stephanie Knox, a West Ryde resident who recently visited the Macquarie Marshes. Thanks, Stephanie.
Good evening, everyone. Yes, I did have the privilege of visiting the Macquarie Marshes late last year while it has water in it, and what a fantastic place it is. However, it's not always like that. And my question to the panel is this. The Ramsar listed Macquarie Marshes west of Dubbo have shrunk by at least 2/3 since large-scale irrigation developed upstream. Yet, New South Wales has failed to meet its commitments under the Murray-Darling Basin Plan. Will you bring New South Wales into compliance with the Murray-Darling Basin Plan by the legal deadline? Thank you.
Penny, what would a Labor government do?
Yeah. Well, the thing that we need to do first is we need to basically get the water resource plans in and finalised. They haven't been, and if we're going to actually meet the deadline that we're legally required to do, we've got to do that work very, very quickly. I too have been up to Macquarie Marshes. I've been there when it was in drought, actually. And it was a pretty sad place to be, given it's so important and so beautiful. Labor is very concerned about the water theft that it's occurred in the basin over time, and the fact that we're not going to meet the requirements that we actually set out. We've got a big task to do if we're elected, but as I said, the priority is that yes, we want to meet the requirements. We're going to have to do that urgently, but we're going to have to wait and see in terms of what's actually there, and perhaps Minister Griffin can give us an idea of what we'd find if we're elected in March.
Well, okay, Minister Griffin, jump in there.
Sure, thank you. One of the first places I went as minister was to the Macquarie Marshes. Beautiful, beautiful spot, full at the time, teeming with wildlife. Correction to Penny's point, New South Wales is responsible for 20 of the 33 water sharing resource plans. All of them have been submitted to the Commonwealth and are awaiting accreditation. In parallel to that, we recently, in partnership with the Nature Conservancy, acquired 55,000 hectares with the Narre Tribal Council, which contains internationally significant wetlands. They are now protected in perpetuity. So we're expanding the wetlands that we have under conservation as we speak. The government is committed to working with the Commonwealth to make sure that we do what we need from our end on the Murray-Darling Basin Plan. And finally, I agree that water theft is absolutely unforgivable.
Sue, could we have your perspective on that?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, meeting our obligations under the Murray-Darling Basin Plan is about the lowest bar we need to be striving for. We know that things have radically changed since we first started at the development of the Murray-Darling Basin Plan over a decade ago. We know that some of the data that has fed into the plan has been manipulated, is not clear in terms of the most up-to-date current climate forecasts. We know that the Macquarie right now, the only reason we're still talking about it in any shape or form is because we've just had 3 La Niñas in a row. I was there in 2019 and it was catastrophic. The next one's going to be worse, there's no doubt. This is an international Ramsar wetland like the others along the Murray-Darling Basin system. We need to seriously lift our game, and right now we need to be prioritising 100% in the centre what water is required to sustain the life of the Macquarie Marshes, not what allocations an irrigator is owed or what the water market may say. We've got to turn this around.
Thank you. For the